Right, welcome back. So let us see how we can implement our form. Yes, so here you have seen here it is in the centered. It is centered, and here you see here using children mean that you can still have more. This is one child. You can have another child after one child. So here we can come here and say again centered. We want our things to be centered. Yeah, or we can say let's have a column or centered actually, centered. So we shall have them in the center, and you shall have a child. That child will be a column. And inside that column we have children. So now let us put there our children. Now here, because we are going to have text fields, I think it will be wise to use text fields. The text fields are different. Number one, we shall say text field. Okay, text field. Enter photo combination and put our comma there because we shall have yet another child inside. So we shall start with decorating our thing. So this will be input decoration. Perfect. So inside input decoration we are going to start. So let me save and see what we have there. Of course, it's already there. Let us see. Let's see whether we have. So when I try to type here, of course I can type. So we can have a border, which will be outline input border. That's number one. So when I save, so now it is all perfect. So we shall need a border. Next we shall need what can you think about to add there? Border. Again we shall need a prefix icon. Even, by the way, the user needs to know what to put there. So here we shall put the label text. The label text. So inside the label text, you can say here someone needs to enter an email address. Yes. So next we shall say we need so once I press OK, so when I move the text in here and out, it will be email. Yeah, so even here we shall have an icon for the email. That's kind of an envelope, so it's got a prefix icon. So our prefix icon will be icons dot email like that. So once I save, you should be able to see an envelope. So if you want to type this still, let's start from there. Yes, number two, that one is done. But when you look here, there is no spacing between the login to my app and so we shall apply some spacing, which is for this case a bow. Okay, be a constant. Sized box. And inside takes one parameter, which is height. So we shall put text height and others, but for now we shall supply height. Let's say we need 30. Yeah, 30.0. Yeah, so this completely need a comma here. So once we save, should be perfect. So let us add another one. So because I'm very lazy, okay, we have some something here. Keyboard type, it will be of course input. It will be a texting. Remember, it is a text input type of an email address. Perfect. Yes. So okay, so because I'm very lazy, I do not want to repeat after myself or something, so I'll just copy this child, which is a text field, and I will have another one there. So when I save, now I'll have to, yes, I'll have to, so I'll make sure one is a password and this one is not an email. Let's say it is text or an icon. It's not text. Maybe we can use a lock for a kind of security padlock. So that when yeah, perfect. So email, this will be text because it's really text that's going to be entered there. However, it will change a bit. We shall have an obscure, because now when I come here, I start entering, you'll be seeing something like that, which is not good for password. So we shall use an obscure text to true, so that our text is obscured. Perfect. Mashallah. So again, we shall need a bit of spacing. I will go for my constant blah blah, and I will put it right there, and I'll try to save. Boom. So we have it there. Perfect. So after that, we shall need a button. So just after we shall continue to have this. Just after here, the text field shall have another child who is a button. Shall have an elevated button. So on press is the function that you are going to bind on your button, so that it can do an action when you have pressed that button. Yeah, so the child would be the other things preceding the button. So for this case, I'll put an empty function like that, and I'll put kind of spacing hierarchy to make our code look a bit cleaner. So a child here will say I'll have to put text there. Inside there, my button will be login here. So click here to login. So when I save, to see a button. But this button looks to be centered, which I really do not want. I wanted it to be on the left, but we shall handle that later. Again, I will, for example, add something. For example, here in this function, this is called an anonymous function. So an anonymous function is a function which doesn't have a name. For example, doesn't have a name, so you just implement it there. For example, I would say print, maybe enter some text login or login succeeded, something like that, and I'll terminate because this is a code. Alright, succeeded. Good. So once I save, you should be able to see that when I say, well, it tell me login succeeded. Login succeeded. So simply that's how to create a form in Flutter using most of the components. So these are the most crucial components. Once you learn them, I should be able to design any application when you master the center, the padding, and others. You are able to create a good application. So padding is helping us here. Padding is continuing to help us here to create some kind of spacing outside the box. Right, so that is it for now. Let's meet in another video where we're going to implement some logic and the function that is bound to the login button, and as well to see how we can push the login button either to the left or the right, or stretch it, or to also give it a bit of a style. Yes. So thank you once again for watching. Remember to subscribe, like and comment. For any questions in the comment section down below as we move on.